WANE-TV, the news station.
With Liz Berry and Ken Owen, Maureen Tighe, Jay Higgins, and the entire News 15 team.
Good evening, I'm Ken Owen. Liz has the night off. Fort Wayne teachers rallied earlier this afternoon before marching the short distance from St. Mary's Church to the school administration building, where the Fort Wayne Community School Board is meeting at this hour. Juanita Hayes is standing by at the Greil Center with a live-eye report.
This is the second demonstration of its kind by teachers. This time, however, instead of merely going around this is Juanita Hayes from the Greil Administration Building, Live-Eye 15.
Thank you, Juanita. A Butler, Indiana man was charged today with murdering his next-door neighbor. The body of 67-year-old Pearl Lemper was found 2 weeks ago by a deer hunter on a farm in DeKalb County, and police arrested Lemper's neighbor 5 days later. Noreen Lauer has more on today's court appearance.
31-year-old Robert Sleek Jr. was the victim's next-door neighbor, back in court December 17th. Noreen Lauer, News 15.
A trial date has been set for a Fort Wayne resident involved in a shooting at the downtown Holiday Inn earlier this summer. 19-year-old Gerald Lee, a native of Malaysia, has been charged with confinement in connection with the August 6th incident. Lee, a guest at the hotel, allegedly became involved in an argument with Holiday Inn managers over an unpaid bill. The argument then led to a confrontation between Lee and Fort Wayne police. Officer Lynn Gonzalez was forced to shoot Lee in self-defense. No one else was injured. A trial date has been set for March 6th of next year. The Peter Eckrich Meatpacking Company is in the process of dismantling its Osage Street plant and expects to announce more layoffs either tomorrow or Wednesday. That despite efforts by the union to turn the situation around. News 15's Juanita Hayes has details.
52 Juanita Hayes, News 15.
Coming up, services are held for Evansville's mass murder victims, and Fort Wayne officials look at a new way to repair streets. Stay with us. It was a dark day in Evansville today where the 7 victims of last week's mass murder were laid to rest. About 140 people attended the services for James Allen Day and his 6 children. Authorities say last Thursday, Day shot and killed his children in their beds and then sat in a rocking chair and turned the gun on himself. The bodies were discovered by Day's wife when she returned home from an overnight job. The children ranged in age from 6 to 15. Police still don't know what provoked Day. The incident was the state's worst murder-suicide ever. DeKalb County Sheriff Larry Metcalf has been named in a civil suit by 3 women who were hurt in a car accident in that county. The Angola women are suing for damages for injuries they received when Metcalf's car collided with theirs on State Road 427. The suit claims Metcalf was driving in excess of the 45-mile-per-hour speed limit.
Rick Dawson, News 15.
And there is a new stretch of road open in southwest Allen County. Ribbon-cutting ceremonies were held this morning for the new Smith and Dahlman Road extension of the Bearfield Thruway. Mayor Wynn Moses says it's an important development.
Could not legally do it. I'm convinced that one of the principal reasons General Motors chose Fort Wayne
came from the state and federal aviation sources. Well, a poll of Indiana farmers shows Governor Robert Orr leading his Democratic challenger Wayne Townsend, but by less than 10 percentage points. The September survey by Indiana Prairie Farmer magazine shows Orr leading Townsend by 9.7 percentage points. The poll also shows Indiana farmers favoring President Reagan by a better than 2-to-1 margin over Walter Mondale. The poll has a margin of error of 7%. The Allen County Women's Vote Project is continuing its efforts to get out the vote in November. The project started out to get women registered to vote, and now the organization is going one step further. They're offering free rides to the polls between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Election Day. The ride service differs from services usually offered by political parties. This is a nonpartisan effort. Because the volunteer staff is not very big, the group hopes to help the most needy voters.
In particular, the elderly and those people who can't. I haven't understood.
Maureen Tighe is here with our weather forecast. Maureen, this was not exactly a blue ribbon day weather-wise, to say the least.
No, we can't win. If it doesn't actually rain, we have to live under the threat of rain, it seems. The clouds are going to stick with us, and we're even going to pick up some more showers. Mostly cloudy skies are overhead right now. Our current temperature After another chance of rain for Thursday, we are expecting 1 day of relief Friday, but then the chance of rain may very well come back to us on Saturday. Temperatures for the period will be normal from the 40s to the 60s, but there's no way we can escape a real wet week.
I'd say hooray, but I don't think the forecast calls for it. Thank you, Maureen. Appreciate it. It was a down day on Wall Street today, with traders reacting negatively to plans by oil-producing nations to reduce oil production. As a result, the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell by more than 8.5 points. The story is much the same for stocks of local interest. Merrill Lynch reports Dana, General Electric, GTE, and a Lincoln Corporation all lost ground today. Central Soya, Tokheim, and Lynn Broadcasting posted increases. The Wayne TV WOWO Job Watch is a daily community service of News 15 and the Indiana State Employment Service. Today, we have 3 job openings to report. First, the employment